Good morning, everyone. I'm going to be showing you today how to do Khalys. Now, I'm actually going to do the full run, and you're going to watch me do the full run because if I were just to go straight to Khalys, this video would be probably 30 seconds long and there wouldn't be anything to watch. The other thing you'll notice is that I'm actually doing it on Fatal. Now, if you're a new player, please don't do it on Fatal. I'm just showing it to you on Fatal because Khalys will actually last long enough for me to show you something, whereas if I was to do it on Painful, I would just delete her off the map long before you could see anything. So going in, this is probably one of the easiest maps. You just go in, straight line clear both maps, and then you go straight for Khalys, which is the hard part. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about Khalys and what to expect. So for stage 1, she'll pop out from the center. She's going to stay there, and the trick here is, as a solo player, especially if you're a ranged character, you don't need to stand close to her. So that means don't put your summons anywhere close to her. So no guardian, no tree, no wolves, nothing that goes close to her. The other thing is to keep your own distance. So for you, you want to position yourself outside of that circle that she's in. Once you stay far away enough, she doesn't spawn extra portals. All she will do is send homing missiles towards you. As a spellweaver, there's a very nice trick for dealing with those homing missiles. I don't quite know what to do as a ranger. I'm not a ranger. Sorry. And I also don't know what to do as a mech. I'm not a mech. Now, once you deal with stage 1, the transition to stage 2 will occur with the toxic flood. I hate it when people decide to go and stand outside, like in the silence zone. Please do not do that. It's annoying as hell, and you'll understand why if you ever get strong enough to the point where you kill Khalys fast, but not fast enough that you just delete her off the map. It's fast enough that you skip a stage, because then she can actually spawn inside that mute zone, and you don't want that to happen. So always use the circles for transition from stage 1 to stage 2. In stage 2, which is I think where a lot of people start to struggle, Khalys always spawns 6 portals. She also might have some minions with her. The minions don't really matter too much, just kill them if you want. Otherwise you could just kind of walk around them. But those 6 portals are always like in a pattern. So 2 of them will spawn towards the sides, and they'll always be in a semicircle sort of attack pattern. Then you'll have 2 that spawn in the center, and they always shoot in a straight line. So of course, if things are in a straight line, you walk left or you walk right and you dodge it. Pretty straightforward. Then at a certain point when her HP drops low enough, she'll transition over to stage 3. In stage 3, she will spawn herself at various locations in the map, more or less random, and alongside of her will be 2 clones. The clones are always to the left and the right of her, so the middle one is always the real Khalys. Now that said, you probably want to kill the clones first before you target the other ones, just because otherwise you'll be taking a lot of damage. The other thing is, when she transitions over from stage 2 to stage 3, the first spawn is always going to be behind you. Always. So if it's always going to be behind you, you know exactly where she's going. So that makes it relatively straightforward to follow where she is on the map. I also highly encourage that you play with the mini-map open, at least in this small shape, because otherwise you can't see where all the clones are. The other thing to do when you are playing against Khalys is to make sure that under the settings, so I'm talking about the game settings, so like this, the game settings, make sure that your blood effects are enabled. I don't know if they ever fixed the bug. I haven't seen anything or heard anything about it, but there was a bug a while back where if you had the blood effects disabled, you couldn't see Khalys' laser. And if you can't see Khalys' laser, you're probably going to step on it and die. So, I think I've pretty much gone over everything. So other than showing you what to actually do, now I just have to get over to Khalys. Oh, and in case you're wondering whether, to use Frozen Sphere or Lightning Strike, I prefer Frozen Sphere, especially now that with R209, you now have this extended range, so you don't even need to go anywhere up close. So since I don't need my Guardian, I'm going to switch over my preset. So I still have it, but I don't need any of these talents. They don't serve any function. Two important ones here are Frozen Sphere, really, and Mind Control. Singularity is also good. Okay, so we just go in. So this is the mute zone, and like I said, don't park yourself in the mute zone during the transition. If you do that, sometimes Khalys spawns in here, and then, well, good luck attacking her. So, the circle I'm saying to stay out of is this one. So it's bordered by basically those health orbs. So put your Guardian down in front of you, and then you can spam skills at her. And you won't be able to really see her, but as soon as she transitions over to stage 2, you want to go onto one of these circles and teleport out of the way. So the minions will spawn. You can kill them if you want, but just be careful because get out of the circle as soon as she transitions over. So you can see the 6 portals always spawn in that particular pattern. And for the outer ones, just stay out of the circle. You're never going to get hit. For the one that shoots straight, just move left or right, pick a direction, and you won't be hit. It's pretty simple. So that's stage 2, and as I said, she'll always spawn the first time right behind you. So this is now stage 3. That was a clone. Okay, and this one's spawning a laser. Sometimes it's pretty easy to lose track of which one's the real one and which one's the fake one, but there we go. And of course there's the dark cores that we're all looking for, and that's why we're here. And of course don't forget your chest all the way over here. So that's really all there is to it. It's relatively straightforward once you get the hang of it. Khalys is, how should I say it? At a glance, it's very challenging, but once you get the hang of it, it's straightforward. The thing to remember is to stay outside of this circle right here. So the one that's being bordered by all these health orbs, stay out of this circle. If you stay out of the circle and shoot at her, she won't spawn portals. If you stand right here and you attack her, well, of course she's going to spawn portals, and that's where you die. So that's it. Good luck, everyone.